Okay,
Ready to
that's
go?
that.
All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a regularly scheduled meeting of the Zoning Commission, the City of Danbury. Let the record show we begin the roll call at 7:32 on June 14th, 2022. Commissioner Coelho,
Here.
Commissioner David,
Here.
Commissioner Fay, absent. Commissioner Hawley
I'm here.
is here. Commissioner Hylinski,
Here.
Commissioner Jowdy,
Here.
Commissioner Malillo,
Here.
Commissioner Rea, absent. Commissioner Bennett, absent. Commissioner Duran, absent. Commissioner Mahia, absent. I am Chairman Haddad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7. The next regular meeting is scheduled for June 28th, 2022. Let me just mention at this point, we don't have anything yet, but we may. And additionally, if we do get it, we're going to want to do that one in person. What do we call it? What's the technical word for in person? In person?
In person.
All right, in person.
What is it? What are we talking about?
Live and in color. So
What are we talking about?
We'll
June,
see if we get anything, yeah.
June 28th. Let's begin with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
To the flag
of the
of the
United States of
America.
America,
To the republic
for which it
for which it
stands,
stands,
one nation,
one nation,
under God,
under God,
indivisible,
indivisible,
with
with
liberty
liberty and justice
and
for all.
justice for all. Thank you. Let me read the instructions for Zoom
Thank you.
quickly. Virtual Zoom meeting and introduction. The meeting of the Danbury Zoning Commission is being held on Zoom as a virtual meeting. Even though this meeting is a virtual meeting, members of the public and interested parties continue to have the opportunity to participate in a meeting in a couple of different ways. You can participate via Zoom and see the audio and video, or you can call in by phone and participate via an audio only. Please be aware that we may have to mute your microphone or telephone to avoid an echo or some other background noise. This is also being streamed live via YouTube. Instructions on how to participate in the meeting appear in the City of Danbury website, and all of the documents and materials that apply to the matters to be discussed during this meeting, including the agenda, are also available on the City of Danbury website. As always, if you have any questions, please contact the City of Danbury Planning and Zoning Department. As a reminder, the entire meeting will be posted on and can be seen on the City of Danbury website. We will follow the posted agenda as per standard practice. If prior to the meeting, any questions or comments on agenda items were submitted via email to Sharon Cletro, those comments will be read during the appropriate portion of the meeting. Finally, please remember that technology glitches sometimes do occur. Please be patient if that happens. Let's move now on to the May 24th minutes. Everyone got them. They were posted and downloadable. I'd like to see if we can get a motion to accept. Is there a motion to accept the minutes of May 24th, 2022?
I make a motion, hold on,
You're good.
to accept the minutes of the May 24th meeting.
Thank you. Motion made by Commissioner Hylinski to accept the minutes of May 24th, 2022. Second by Mr. Coelho. Did I see your hand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, second by Mr. Coelho. Any discussion? All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye,
Aye.
All those opposed? Unanimously. There are no public hearings this evening. There are no continuation of any public hearings. Old business for discussion of possible action. There is none. New business this evening, a petition from Maria Lema Takori and Isabel Lema to amend section 3F2D1A of the zoning regulations, reduce distance requirement between package stores from 2,000 feet to 1,000 feet. Public hearing is scheduled for August 9th, 2022. I'd like to get a motion to receive this petition, refer it to the Planning Commission for their recommendation, notify all surrounding communities that need to be notified according to state statutes, publish in the town clerk's office, and all other necessary required publications according to state statute, and set the public hearing date as it's scheduled on this evening's agenda for August 9th, 2022, which is subject to change depending on circumstances related to COVID. Anyone like, Mr. Jowdy makes that motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Hawley. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Unanimous as well. The second petition of 3775 LLC and Robert Morrissey, 1, 3, and an unnumbered lot on Pembroke Road, G08029, G08030, and G08098 for change of zone from RA 40 to RMF 10. Public hearing is also scheduled for August 9th, 2022. I'd like to get a motion to receive this petition, refer it to the Planning Commission for their recommendation, notify all surrounding communities that need to be notified according to state statutes, publish it in the town clerk's office and all other necessary required publications according to state statute, and set the public hearing date. It is scheduled on this evening's agenda, which is August 9th, 2022, which is subject to change depending on circumstances related to COVID-19. Can I get a motion to that effect? Ms. Hylinski, Commissioner Hylinski makes a motion. Is there a thank you for that. Is there a second? Second by Mr. Coelho. Any discussion? Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? That is unanimous as well. No correspondence. Are there any other matters? Any other matters?
They don't have any.
Mr. Chairman.
Ms. Calitro.
Thank you. Hi, everybody.
Aye.
So after we posted the agenda late last week, we got a referral from the Zoning Board of Appeals on a use variance application. So we'll have to consider that. I'm hoping to get that done by the 28th. But I don't know how the committee wants to, handle this. I guess at the beginning of the year, so Rob, Angie, Milan, and Ricky were assigned to the ZBA subcommittee. If you want to meet either earlier that night, or we could do is, I have to do the report still. After I do that, try to get a date, to meet prior to then. We can do that, but we do have to meet I guess you want to meet as a subcommittee prior to the full commission.
Is Commissioner Hylinski, are you call it the chairman of that subcommittee, the sub-chairman? Who coordinates? Who's going to coordinate that? Oh, you're on mute.
Is it Rob, Angie, and
Oh,
myself?
Rob's on the committee too. Oh, okay. Rob, do you want to head that?
I believe we have to go back and see. I think I might be the chair of that.
Yes,
Unfortunately,
yes,
to me,
yes.
Let's make it
unfortunately, I'm
so.
not available in person on the 28th of June. So I would be available to do a Zoom meeting for the subcommittee to make a recommendation, and then we can just report that out through Joanne, but to a memo. But I wouldn't be able to do an in-person on the 28th.
All right, what I'd be looking for, I think, at this point is to at least try to get the on-site done or the meeting done well in advance of the 28th. And then we could take it from there, I guess. So if you could set
Yeah,
that
I'm
up.
going to try, Mr. Chairman, I'm going to try to get this memo out to everybody so they understand, to the subcommittee at least.
Yeah.
Before then, and once I get it done in the next 4 or 5 days, I'll send it out to the subcommittee, see what their schedule is. If we can try to do something before the 28th, if not the 28th, but I don't have a problem. Oh, I would have to do it by Zoom as well because.
Yeah, we don't have anything else for that night at this point. So, I mean, we could just do that and then have the regular meeting and make the recommendation.
Okay, we're not up against anything on, so if it makes
No,
it on the
Well,
28th,
yeah, the regulations require either a report within 30 days, which 30 days brings us like 2 days shy of our July 12th meeting, at which time we could consider it. The public hearing for the ZBA is until August 9th, but I want to try to stay in the 30 days if we can.
okay.
They're not opening the public hearing before then anyway, so.
Also, Mr. Chairman, are you
Yes.
finished, Ms. Calitro? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to step on your toes.
No worries.
No.
You're good, Ms. Hylinski.
Thank you. I also will be unavailable from the 25th until July 2nd. I'll be in Algonquin, Maine,
Lucky.
my happy place.
So, I mean, if you guys could have a little get together and talk it over and, then we could just present the recommendation, I guess. They need to have a subcommittee meeting, right, Cher?
They need to have a subcommittee. The question is whether that's a meeting because it's more
Yes.
people. and-
A subcommittee would have to be duly noted in the town clerk's office.
Right.
But I mean, you could do that anytime. If you could get it together, you guys, once the report's done, you could just let me know when it's gonna be and I could post it and we could do a Zoom
Yeah.
subcommittee.
Okay,
Let me do the report. This is what I would recommend if the commission's okay with this. Let me get the report done, and once that's done, we'll figure out logistically what date and, via Zoom, we can do a subcommittee meeting in order to
Mhm.
report back by the 28th, if that's feasible.
Yep.
I'm gonna work
I think
hard
it
to try
sounds
to
good.
do that. It's a little
Angie,
hard.
when are you leaving?
6:25. Angie, you're leaving
6:25.
6:25, right?
Okay,
Correct.
6:25 to 7:02.
okay, I wrote it down. Okay.
All right. Anything else under other matters? Other matters, anyone? Under for reference only were the two petitions of Sharon B. Calitro, Planning Director, to amend Section 10J of the zoning regulations. And the second one is a petition from Sharon B. Calitro, Planning Director, to amend Sections 2B, 3C4, 5A2B, 5A5, 5B2B, 5B5, 6A2B, 6B2B, 8C4C, 10J, 11B2, 11B3 of the zoning regs. I think that's it, unless anybody could think of something. Mr.
Rick
Jowdy.
got his hand up.
the next meeting is in person, so are we following that? Are we gonna be in person from here on in?
No.
No, if-
Just that one?
I would just say, Mr.
Look-
Chairman, if I can, depending on some potential applications, we may be in person or we may be able to do the 20th on Zoom. I just don't know at this time.
Would we be accepting something that night? Is that what we're looking at?
No, no.
Okay,
we'll be, everybody will get enough advance notice.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'll let you know as soon as they tell me.
All right. Is there a motion to adjourn? Anyone?
So moved.
Mr. Jowdy, second by Mr. Coelho. Any discussion? All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, let the record show at 7:45, we will adjourn. And that did not break Mr. Malola's record.
Nope.
So it's still intact.
Mhm.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay.
Thank you very